Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing on today? Listen, I just stopped in for a few moments to tell y'all this. Taking some time away because I needed to ask God, okay, God, explain to me what we doing. But it was until Sunday I had this lady to come up to me, and she said, I just want to talk to you for a second. She said, I just got to tell you, your story is my story. She said, your whole entire story, that was my life. She said, I need to get your phone number. We need to sit down. We need to go somewhere. We need to eat. But y'all, I need to take y'all back. See, I told y'all on yesterday that on January the 19th, 2025, the devil woke me up at 5 a.m. And he was like, why you worried about your birthday? You ain't gonna be here. You not gonna be here. And then, he was laughing and stuff or whatever. So every time I closed my eyes, I tried to pray him off. Y'all. Everything I did, I tried to pray him off. It wasn't working. So I was like, darn, maybe I should go to my mom's house and let her pray for me. But I was like, no, I can't do that because she live too far. So I said, I know what. I'll go to my auntie house and just get in the bed with her and tell her to pray for me. So when I got up to go do that, I heard it was raining. So I said, I just kept trying to pray and I couldn't pray him out. So I had to wake that man up, and I was like, babe, the devil on me bad. I just cannot get him off. I said, he just riding on me so bad. I don't care what I do. I don't care what I say. I just couldn't shake him off. Y'all, that man had to pray for me. I had to get that man to pray for me because I was like, I can't go to my mom. I can't go to my aunt. Let me have this man, ask him to pray for me. And so he did. And so I ended up getting up, going outside. And like I said, it was raining. And I sat outside for hours. And then I left and I went home to my place. Yes, I had another place. But I got in that bathtub. Y'all, I sat in that tub and I laid back. And God said, you've been running for 25 years. It's time to stop running and tell your story. And I want you over here. I sat up. What? You want me well? God, you for real? God said, time for you to stop running and tell your story. And y'all, I just want to say, maybe you haven't been abused. Maybe you haven't been molested. Maybe you've been an alcoholic. You've been a drug addict. Regardless of what you've been, y'all, I know that everything that we've been through, it comes from pain. And no child should have to live through certain things that they live through. But if you did, look at you now. Because God has delivered you. And I'm not sure what direction God is taking me in. And why is God putting on my heart to say the stuff that he giving me to say. Because only thing I can tell you, I'm no longer ashamed. I'm no longer embarrassed. I don't have skeleton in my closet. And I thank God that I'm still here to be able to tell my own story. Because I don't know what day he gonna call my number. But one thing I do know, nobody ain't got to stand up and say nothing about Alfretina. Because Alfretina done told you all that you want to know, need to know, or whatever. But all I'm saying is this. Regardless of somebody might say, well, why she say this and why she say that? Because God told me over a year ago to tell your story. And I'm going to turn your pain into a purpose. But with January the 19th, it's January the 19th of 2026 done came and gone. But I am still here. But y'all, all I can tell you is I got a bomb dropped on me that I didn't expect, that have caused me in this season to have to walk alone and just to show up, depend on him and call on him. He removed everybody out the way for me to just call on him. And sometimes, you know, people have done stuff and they said stuff. And the last time I took a fast, God came to me and told me, he said, you know why it's so easy for people to walk around and act like they haven't done anything or they haven't said anything, and you so bothered by it and they not? Because they don't remember. They have tried to block it out and put it out their mind. That's why. Because they don't remember. Because when it comes to them, anything that they didn't want to deal with, or they didn't want to face, or they didn't want to reveal, they act like it never happened. And y'all, I come to say, don't act like stuff didn't happen. If you did it, you did it. If you said it, you said it. Own up to it. Own up to it. But we all got to learn and realize that your words are powerful, and your words will hurt people. Your word will cut. Sometimes your word will feel like it'll cut a head off. And it be unexpected. And the thing about it is, you know that it really isn't about you, but you were just at the place and the time to where you was used. And y'all, what did not kill me? It made me stronger, but it brought me to my knees. It made me sit back and think. It made me to look over my whole entire life. It just made me just start from the beginning to the end. It made me bring up stuff that I didn't even know that was still bothering me. Y'all, I didn't turn to drugs. I didn't turn to alcohol. I turned to get help. Because I'm trying to figure out, where did this come from? Me? I'm that one. I don't come around, I don't bother nobody. I stay to myself. Even though I'm rebellious, I'm not going to do what nobody want me to do. But when I learned that, I stopped having to be ashamed or embarrassed. I stopped having to worry about what everybody else thought. Y'all, I lived my whole life for 50 years worrying about what everybody else thought, what everybody else gonna say. To this day, I can sit up here and tell y'all any and everything. And I'm no longer ashamed. I'm no longer embarrassed. I'm no longer have skeletons in my closet, y'all. I done been through some things. I done been through a lot of things. I done been hurt. Yes, I have hurt people. But y'all, I'm still here. I ask for forgiveness. And even with asking for forgiveness, that still don't change the fact of what happened or what was said. It's just the fact that what was said and what happened, you no longer let it control or consume your life. It don't control me. It's not consuming me. But y'all, it happened and it hurt. And I'm just asking God for 100% healing and to turn this situation around. I love everybody. I don't have no hate in my heart for people or nothing, because in my family, I know that I look exactly like them. I can't deny it. I look like them. I act like them. I realize doing these videos, I laugh like them. I love all my people. But it's just the fact they did not go through what I had to go through. And I can say this person did that or this person that or whatever. I don't have to, because they know what they did to me, and God is taking care of them. Everybody that did something to me, was it abuse? Was it molestation? Whether whatever it is, they know what they did, and God is dealing with them. I had a man to pull a gun out on me one time. God dealt with that. I didn't have none of that. The worst thing that I can't stand is when somebody stand up in my face and lie to me, and you know you lying. They know you lying. You don't have to do that. That's why I'm asking God, show me Show me what's really going on. Show me why you here. Show me why I'm going through this. Show me why I'm at this place. Because I need you right now. But y'all, I just stopped in to tell y'all that. And you know, God have really been ministering me also through music. It was a song came on yesterday, y'all. I'm going to come back and play it so y'all can hear it. When I heard it, I just stopped. I just listened. And y'all, I started laughing. That's just like when my father's anniversary there. And the song that came on. I was like, okay, God. Okay, you talking to me. You ministering to me through music. But y'all, I just want y'all. I just want y'all to hear it. You gotta hear it. It's starting to make sense. God said, I'm going to turn your pain into purpose. I want you to put it in writing. I want you to put it in writing. I'm turning your pain into purpose. Y'all, I just had to come on this morning to tell y'all that. Because this is what God spoke to me. And yesterday, I felt like, you know how I tell y'all, if you want to hear from Jesus, get in the water. Yesterday, I felt like something came over me, like I just need to go to the water. Like I just need to just go in the ocean. And then it's like I just need to be renewed. Like when I go down, if I come up, I'll be a new person. But I just want to tell y'all that I love you and I will see y'all soon. Have a great day, everybody.